What's going on today, everybody? We're back in the fish room, and on today's video, we are making our dividers for our guppies, as well as making the dividers behind me, as you can see here. Yes, I completely forgot to make an intro to this video, because it was kind of all added into one. So yeah, guppies are breeding fantastically. You guys are going to see it all in this video. It's a riot, so make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hey, enjoy. Everybody's doing good, obviously, but now's the time we need to split this tank up into 3 separate sections. I have 3 new filters, giant filters, if you will. Probably a little overkill for the 40 gallon, but it's going to be filtered nice. And we already have our dividers cut. Ooh. Out of our, what the heck is this? Out of our greenhouse material. So, we are going to not take everything out of this tank. We're just going to rip it. We're just going to weasel it on into there. And whatever stays on what side, stays on what side. And then we're going to get our sponge filters in. I will have to put some more air lines into our actual PVC airline tube, but you guys don't need to see that. So yeah, let's get these dividers in and see how bad we stir this tank up, shall we? And again, this ain't gonna be perfect. It's gonna be divided fairly close, but perfection, not gonna happen. Like this cave, technically we don't even need this cave in here. We don't need any of the caves in here. Look at that, immediately stirred the tank up. Shocker. I lied, we will take the caves out. And guess what? It will stir the tank up horribly. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We should put them in our Pleco tank. Ooh, yeah, that wasn't great. That was silly. Could have. Chose not to. Wasn't even thinking. I don't really do that very often. I kind of just do. That's my downfall. That's a snug fit, boy. That's one section. Nice. Yes, tank is going to be destroyed. It's really not awful. Not great. Not awful, though. All right, looks like we need to come down here a little bit. Look like we got a hole in the middle. Well, guess what? We'll just fill it with sand. Hole? What hole? That's a nice, tight fit. Do the same thing here. Just pack up the sides so no babies are sneaking through to the other side, because we want to keep these guys separate so we don't have any mix and matching. We want the purest of the pure. Even though these guys probably aren't pure, but they look good. That is a nice divided tank. Look at this. I see it looks way better from like a straight on. It actually looks decent. It's not bad. I like it. So, what is very convenient is that our koi guppies are already on this side. And then we'll pull out our, I want to say mosaic, and it's not mosaic. Moscow? I can't remember that. I'll never remember that. Our blue Moscows we'll put in the middle. Actually, you know what? I want them on the right side. I don't know why, but I want them on the right side. And then our Cobra Dragon, our Dark Cobra Dragons, whatever their names are, snakes, silver skin, something. Those guys are gonna go in the middle because they look the best, I think. I'm a big pattern guy. I'm a real big pattern guy. So, let's get them moved, and then we'll try and figure out some filter action. But let's get them moved first, because technically the dividers aren't like bulletproof. Like definitely some water is coming throughout the entire tank. It's getting transferred, if you will. So Let's move these fish, get them in their sections, and then let's see if I can get some sponge filters going, huh? These should be fairly easy considering they're trapped in a little breeder box. What are the odds I can catch them out with my paws? High. Simmer. Simmer. I'm better. Watch now, I'll drop them. Kidding. That's uno. Oh, I got you now. I got you now, buddy. Bloop. Here we go. Man, I like the shimmer on him, though. That's quite impressive. I actually have a different female we might put with him that's got a little bit of pattern. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get this breeder box out of our way of our kois. Our koi, what are they? Tuxedo koi guppies. I can't remember any of these names. There's too many names for me, man. Last but not least, these guys are in a 40-gallon by themselves. So guess what? I'm probably going to need a net. The male, going to be pretty easy considering he's at the top of this bad boy. And his tail's so long, he don't move very fast. I mean, look at him. Look at this man. His tail's all flat. Let's just get him in. You guys see him when he's in there. Look at the tail on him. Like, that is impressive. See, this female's way faster because her tail's not as long. She's a demon. Nice part about guppies, super easy to catch. That female is a looker. That is nice. Tanks are a little dirty, but once I get these sponge filters in, these sponge filters are huge. Look at this. This is supposed to go in like, you could do like one of these in a 40 by itself. We're doing 3 in essentially 40 divided by 3. Probably like 15. No, like 13. No, like 12.2. No, like a 12.33. Yeah, that's pretty close. 12.33? The math on that? 13.33. I was close. All right, let's get some sponge filters in here and see if it doesn't clean some stuff up, huh? All right, so sponge filters is obviously boring, so I figured it'd be a little more fun. My lights finally came in. This is what the tank looks like with 6500K lights. We got a nice setup here, and I'm going to show you exactly how we did it on one of our other tanks, and then we got to do it to the rest of the tanks. So yeah, this is just to show you guys how it looked after we finished it. Before, you guys obviously already saw. So yeah, I like it. My eyes are still confuzzled from looking at the LEDs while trying to set them up, but I think it's a good look. I think it's a good look. We'll see if the plants also like it. The fish obviously don't seem to mind it, but I'll show you how we did it. So now the LEDs are angled this way and this way. So when we set it upright, or if you set it on its side like this to block the light, yeah, there's a protective film on these. It's news to me. We didn't take it off them ones. All right, but we want these set up upright like this, so we get the maximum amount of light. So to do that, while not getting blinded by this row, we just covered this side of it with electrical tape. And then that helped beam the light down into the tank rather than tipping it here. And then essentially you're only getting one strip of LED down in the fish tank. So, let's show you how to do it. We're gonna start with our strip of electrical tape. There probably is better tape to use, but electrical tape seems to work pretty good. Just tape all along here. All right, so to stand them up, all I did was literally tape them up. And that worked. It doesn't take much for these guys to stand up. I literally only did one side too, and it worked. See? Just like that. Stood up. Let's see what she's gonna look like. See what these yellowtail ACIs think. Look at that. That is impeccable. Yellowtail ACI, nowhere to be found. Literally just sitting on this filter. Where you at, buddies? Whoa! What are you doing? You guys got some light now. So yeah, I would say that worked rather well. I like the brightness on that bad boy. It looks pretty darn good to me. I like it. So yeah, I think this tank honestly looks really, really good. Yes, we are still working on the breeding separations, if you will. Like the same thing that you guys, you guys just witnessed me do in the 40 gallon. We're gonna do that to the 125. And yeah, it's been about a week since I did that, maybe 3 days, 4 days. This guy keeps getting in here. It's driving me nuts. So yeah, that guppy, one of those guppies keeps trying to get out and into a different section. They're not wanting to stay in their section. He is feral. He's feral. He wants to get after some more females. He's feral. But we got to put dividers in here. I have a whole bunch of yellowtail ACI babies in here at the moment, but we got to get dividers in here as well. And essentially, we're going to do the exact same thing there, but just they're going to have way more room, right? But I'm going to do 4 sections. So I'm going to do 3 different dividers. So there'll be 4 separate sections, each section being 25 gallons because this is a 100-gallon tank. 100 gallon, 100 gallon, 100 gallon, 100 gallon. 100 gallon. It's gonna look like that. We're gonna put the lights on as well. There's so many babies in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10? 10 babies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we have 10 guaranteed. So we wanna get them bred up, lickety split, so we can get them sold to you guys who come to the fish swap. So yeah, let's get to cutting, and then we'll put some lights on, and then I'll show you this planted tank because it's doing very well. It's doing very well already. So yeah, let's get to cutting. Let's get our dividers in, and then lights on. This tank and the bottom tank. Get rid of that other light there. And yeah. All right, we got 1, 2, working on the third. The third. Just about in. This one's snug, boy. Honestly, we're gonna have to take a skosh off. Too snug. There we go. Snug that up. Nice. Beautiful. Hopefully that stays how it needs to be. Now, we got some plastic floating on the top from obviously cutting all this stuff. Look at these dividers. Bang, bang, bang. Eyeballed, it's pretty close. It's pretty close, right? It's not too terrible. But yeah, the thing is, we have no babies in this one. Most of the babies in this one, it looks like. Couple babies in this one. And I think there might be one in this one. I don't know. But now we got to go ahead and catch them out, get them all probably over to where the filter is, because like that's the only section that's filtered. I do have individual filters that we're putting in individual sections. Yes, that's going to get done. That's not to worry. But we kind of need to get everybody into one section before we can do some lights, because the lights is kind of going to affect us. So yeah, let's catch some fishies out and get them in the same quadrant. Alrighty, they're all going in. You know what? Let's put them all in this one. This one's a little bit bigger, and I don't think there's any in this one. And then we'll actually just swap the filter from there to here. It should be fairly easy to catch out. Should be. It's one. Is there any more? It's not bad. As long as they're not hiding up against anything. Let's count to make sure we got every... Yeah, there's a guy in here. Yep, there's a guy in here. You kidding me? Huh. Okay, I guess we're just going to have to keep an eye out for him. I could have swore there was one in there. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only counted 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We're missing 9 and 10. There. Oh, there's one all the way over here. I guess he's gonna live on that side until I find him. But we got at least 9 over here. Money. Now what we need to focus on, since we got everybody in one section, let's get some lightage so you guys can actually see, huh? Let's get on it. You guys have already seen how we do the lights. Pretty self-explanatory. We just got to get after it and get it done. Just like that. Woo! So these two are in a series. They're connected to each other. These two are in a series connected to each other. But yeah, I'm liking these lights a lot. They will get flipped directionally to make it a little brighter, but those two don't need to be bright at all. That one doesn't really need to be bright because it's just crypts. But yeah, everybody's doing good. Now you guys can actually see the babies. There's a couple little bit bigger ones. There's a couple smaller little dinks in the back. But yeah, breeding, planted. Look at this bad boy. Look at this. I already have growth. Look at that new growth on them stems. My stems never do good. I already have new growth on my crypts. This tank is going to do incredible. Maybe it's the lights. Maybe it's the 6500K. Discus, she's loving it. Our fire severums have no idea. They were just out too. They're ripping my plants out already. But yeah, everybody's doing good. Looking good. My female guppies are looking big. Check them out. They are looking big. Might be some possible babies soon. That male is the one that keeps getting out. I don't know where his female is, but that female, our Moscow blue. Looking good, looking good. These cobras, these dark dragon guppies, or cobra guppies, I think it's dragon. Looking good, but this female, there she is. She's hiding way in the back. Her belly, if it'll focus on her. Yeah, look at her, she might explode. So yeah, she is very, very close to popping some babies out. And then hopefully we can move those babies on over into one of these sections. So realistically, the only thing I need to do is get some filters in there. Not a big deal. But hey, looking professional. Looking professional out here. We're slowly moving up. We're slowly moving up. It may not look like it, but we are. So, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing out, buddy? You're never out and about. Look at the colors on you. Is that female ripping you a new one or what? Look at his tail. His tail's a little beat up. You all right, buddy? Goodness. Getting a little aggressive. They are aggressive, so makes sense. So yeah, everybody's doing good. These guys, honestly, we'll probably get moved into a little breeding section. Denise is not playing nice with them because I'm assuming they are all up in her grill and she's not having it. Our Aphrodonga cichlids will probably get moved over into our wall. There is a possibility that I might split this tank in half because I don't think our yellowtail ACI need a 125 or 100 gallon to themselves. So this might get split in half. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, our next video will be moving our goldfish because they need moved outside. It's starting to get nice out. These guys are ready for the pond. I got sponge filters in here already because once we move these guys, we got to empty the tote. Our tote that's on the other side of the fish room wall in the garage has got so many fish in there. All those fish are going in the stock tank, and my stock tank is now going to be just where I cull all my fish. Instead of just eliminating them, they're just going into the stock tank, and our stock tank is going to be filled with as many small fish as we can get in there. It's going to be super. It's going to be impressive, to say the least. It will be fully planted at some point as well. I did do that once before, but yeah, it's going to be sick. So, if you guys have any suggestions on what we should start breeding in these guys, put it down in the comments. And hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, turn on those bell notifications, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.